Hi everybody, sorry for the technical difficulties with the IG Live today. I just wanted to do a quick recap of what we talked about today, which was equipment that you can have at home while we're going through this whole COVID-19 shutdown. First one, stability ball. You can get them in 55, 65, or 75 centimeters. If you live in a small apartment, 55 is probably your best bet. Just make sure you fill it all the way up with air. Second piece of equipment, medicine ball. This one's about 15 pounds. I'm gonna let that go. This one's about 15 pounds, but you can get them in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, this one's 15, 18, 20. Let me get this out of the way. 15, 20. It's got a mind of its own, don't worry about it. 15, 20. This is a great piece of equipment to have at home. Doesn't take up a lot of space. Third, we all know the jump rope. We know famously boxers use them. Great piece of equipment to have at home, or to take outside if you're in the park or something along those, or someplace like that. You get to relax as I untangle this one. But a great piece of equipment to have for cardio, especially since all the gyms are closed. You want to get your heart rate up. You do this for about 10 minutes straight, and your calves are going to be on fire. So definitely one of these. You can get the heavier ones, the lighter ones. This one's more for speed, but a great piece to have nevertheless. Got our resistance bands here, great for lateral raising. They come in all different colors, all different resistances. It's very good to have. You can do rotational work with it. You can do shoulder work, overhead pressing. Very nice to have. Also our ankle, another form of resistance is these ankle bands. They come in all different colors, all different resistance. You can do lateral walks, you can do split squatting, you can do kickouts. A lot of people famously like to use this during the summer because they want to get their butts ready for beach season. The dumbbell, or depending upon the company that you use, Pro Bells or Bowflex or whatever the case might be, they're the ones that have the little knob on it so you can adjust the weight. That way you're not taking up a lot of space. But very well known, overhead pressing, curls, overhead snatching. You can do squats with them. Do a million things with these. Coming right into our kettlebell, as I mentioned before, certified in this, so there's a few more tricks that I might know versus the average person, but you can go right into your squats. You can go right into your overhead pressing. You can do curls if you'd like, but for somebody who's a little more experienced, you can go right into a windmill. Once again, great for space saving. Just want to make sure that if you're doing anything, you bring it all the way down, then you switch at the bottom. Don't switch at the top, because if it drops, you put a hole right into your wood floor. Another great resistance band. These are the cables. A lot of people carry this with them in their check bags when they're in a hotel. If you're not comfortable with working out in a hotel, especially after all this COVID stuff, great piece of equipment to have. Has a little strap here. You put it right in the door, close the door. You can do rows. You can do rotational work, especially if you're trying to get ready for a particular sport that you want to play. These come in light, heavy, extra heavy, medium. Great piece of equipment to have. And of course, something else I am certified in is the TRX trainer. This is more for a gym, but there is a home version. Great piece of equipment to have. As you can see, very sturdy. I think it was a Navy SEAL who came up with this while being on a mission out. I forget where exactly. I partially remember the story, but ended up getting a couple of his straps from his equipment together. Started doing workouts while he was out in the field. And one day after he retired, came back and said, "You know what? This would be a good piece of equipment to have for exercise." And 15 years later, the most famous suspension trainer on the planet. And like I said, this is not, you can see this is a pretty strong piece of equipment. They do not break down easily. You would literally have to like throw these in a fire in order for them to not work anymore. That's how powerful these things are. And finally, your mat. Very simple, not too expensive. You can take this, you can put it on the floor if you have hardwood. If you have hardwood, you can put this right on the floor, and you can basically get to work. You can use it with your dumbbells, your kettlebell. You can use it with your medicine ball. Great piece to have equipment. As you can see, all this equipment here, not too expensive. Probably the most expensive will be the TRX if you're getting the home version. All this equipment you can have in your apartment. All this equipment you can have beyond just the COVID-19. And of course, the most important thing to have as it pertains to your exercise program beyond just being safe is your water. Especially with it getting warm out here. It's like quite warm out here today. So please, be safe with your exercises. As you see, you can get all these pieces of equipment on Amazon, or you can go to your local gym source or any other place that sells fitness equipment. If they don't have it, they can order it for you. Also, I'll be teaching some classes online if you're interested. If there's interest in that, please just DM me directly, and I will let you know when I'm starting to do those, all right? So please take care of yourselves, have a great weekend, and I'll let you know Sunday what the topic is for next week. Take care.